I've seen a lot of talk about generators. Now, you have to understand how disasters work, right? Countries who are going to assist usually have a pre-prepared list sometimes of things that they will contribute or donate. But oftentimes they will say to the country in distress, what is it that you need the most? And so we have a needs list, and we put that needs list up and we communicate that to our partner countries. And one of the things we emphasized was for generators. And that's standard. You would need generators. But what do you need the generators for? 900,000 persons were impacted by the hurricane. We would say that of that 900,000, maybe about 150,000 were severely impacted. So they are now without electricity, without water. House might be down, roofing is gone. Now, the number of generators that we got, the last time I checked, was somewhere in the region of 600. The commander of ODPEM will give you the specific figure. Now, how do I share up 600 generators to 150,000 people? Now, I'm telling you the nonsense that they talk, and you wonder what they went to school for. And you wonder if they are doing it deliberately to sow discord. You can't share up 600 generators for 150,000 people or 42,000 homes. It's not possible. So what do you do with the generators? The first thing you do is you want to give it to areas where its use will be multiplied. So for example, police stations that now don't have generators, you give them generators because that is where the people go for safety and security. I toured Falmouth, and when I passed Falmouth, I was wondering, what is over there? It was a police station. Everybody gathered at the police station trying to get internet, trying to get their phones charged, and just being in a place that's lit and safe. So you want to make sure that your emergency responders get them. And so what we have done, we have put a policy in place. So we're saying whatever we have gotten, we're going to use it for resilience building. You remember that word that I said, that if you get hit, you get back up stronger. We got hit. So we give the police, the JDF, fire brigade, your municipal buildings, the hospitals, we give them generators. And that is where it is going. No, it's not just a gift that they're going to get. They have to account for it. And not just to say, I sign a receipt to say I received the generator. They must provide us with a plan as to how this generator is going to be operated and how it is going to be replaced when it reaches the end of its useful life, so that they will always have the backup capability going from here on in. And that's what we have done. Now, what some people would have done if they were the government is to just take it and give it to them friend and give it to them company, and nobody would benefit. That is what they're trying to do, you know. That is why they are saying that nonsense, because they believe that they would get political power by saying, I would give it to my friend and company. And there are those who are not thinking who would follow it. My government doesn't do that. And that is why this government is recognized. There has been no other time in Jamaica's history, you know, when we have been hit by any disaster and the level of support that has come. It is incredible because we are a smart government. We are a thinking government. We are a compassionate government. That's it. I see so many pictures of persons giving out packages, and it is becoming almost the in thing now on social media. Everybody is giving out a package. Now, I think in the initial days it's necessary, but I'm also very concerned about the dignity of our people. You know, I don't like my country to be shown as people running to get food, fighting over a package and those kinds. I don't like that. And it creates a kind of mentality that is not Jamaican. We are independent people at heart. We're not supposed to be doing handout. Now, yes, we are in a place where we need to do relief, but we must never give up our dignity. So if you have to give that quietly. Help the people who are in distress preserve their dignity. And the people who are in distress, remember your dignity. Which is why I announced a week ago that we are going to transition from giving out of packages, because it's becoming highly political. Who never get. And if you go to a man's place and then him say, oh, you never called me to go give package with you, and you only give to that. Look, you know, the funny thing is this. The amount of JLP people who call me to say, PMP, MPs get package and don't come to them. And I said, look, I don't want a political issue. Don't bother make no noise over that. Don't make no noise over that. It is disgusting that persons would want to make political issues over the distribution of aid. We have to bring an end to it then, because some people can't help themselves. They can't resist it. And so we are going to shift from the distribution of food packages to giving persons coupons or cards that they can go and buy the stuff that they need.